Good evening. My name is B period H period P period, which of course stands for Big Hollywood Producer.
Good evening. I'm, of course, as you know, your good leader, Madam Bridget. To amuse myself tonight, I believe I'll tell you of my plans.
Hello, my name is Ernie the Executioner. I am not the normal executioner, I am a professional executioner.
If you can't properly match the occupation with the youthful performers, that's because they're part of CINEKYD, and this is CINEKYD Theater.
Count one. Count two. Okay, ready to pull the graphic? Okay, back to one. Pull the graphic.
Good evening. Welcome again to CINEKYD Theater. Miss Gwen Fine, formerly a student of the Upper Moreland School District, Temple University, now a professional in the advertising field and a volunteer staff member with us at CINEKYD. Gwen, you've begun a whole new department for us in the area of radio production. Could you trace for our viewers some of the kinds of things we've done in years past working with the area of radio?
Well, we spent a lot of time doing radio plays. We would spend many weeks working on any number of westerns and mysteries, going into the sound effects, the use of sound effects very carefully, and we produced quite a few full-length radio plays.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that radio as we know it today is better than the golden days of radio? And we at CINEKYD have an opportunity to listen through transcriptions and disc recordings to some of the most popular shows of the 30s and 40s. In your own opinion, how do you compare those shows with what we have on the air today?
I don't know if you can compare them. I think that we do need that today. There's a lot of news and music, and I think the radio play idea would be good to add to the format today.
In any event, Miss Fine will be the producer of our new weekly radio series. And the boys and girls are preparing for that by learning to develop characterizations for CINEKYD Theater and our Comcast show. Before we take a look at some of that activity, we'd like you to join us, Gwen and I, as we visit the various departments, productions underway on a typical track night here at CINEKYD.
Now, you're probably wondering why I look like this. Actually, I don't. See, I'm in this little box. It's got a little button on it, and then when you press the little button, I look like an Earthling, but it's not quite perfect yet. Now, I've come to Earth to study Earthling's strange habits and culture. That's not the main reason I've come here. The main reason is because I'm here to introduce my latest and greatest scientific achievement. The best thing since R2-D2. Twit 2.
Then why were you telling You may be willing to make a hasty retreat, but I'm not, and I'm certainly not willing to permit you to do so.
Didn't I ever let you talk me into it?
Who talked you into it?
It was all your idea.
My idea. You didn't seem so unwilling to accept the money.
It was wrong.
Is your conscience bothering you now? What is it? We don't want to be disturbed.
But is it the police?
Oh, good Lord, is it the police? Watch your
You're
tongue.
losing all your action that way.
Think of it and mind your manners.
I see one again, please.
No. I wouldn't know where he is right now.
Oh, come on, people. What do you want? Back in.
The line is not Sherlock Holmes.
What is the actual line?
What is the actual line?
What do you say?
I wouldn't know where. We wouldn't know where he is.
All right, and it's a slow rap, not short. Okay?
Well, he said rap, then he said don't rap, turn back.
Okay, well, again, who's calling the shot? Okay? There's one that is here to help us. The director in there is the guy who's calling the shot.
All right.
All right? You pay attention to the director. Then the guy here to help you. The guy in there calls the shot. That's his responsibility. Keep working.
Which of the monitors represents
Like, when runners sound here, you got the whole head. Hey, Mike, have you run any mousies yet, Jimmy? Have you run any mousies yet before? Mouses?
It could very easily become chaos if we allowed it to do so. There's an awful lot that takes place in just about every nook and cranny of CINEKYD. If you'll join Gwen and I and the hundreds and thousands of people who hang on these episodes week after week, we're very pleased to present this week's chapter of The 7 Keys.
What seems to be the problem?
Not so sure it's not the best thing for us to get out of here.
You may be willing to make a hasty retreat, but I'm not. And I'm certainly not willing to let you do so.
I don't know why I ever let you talk me into it.
Who talked you into
It
it?
was all your idea.
My idea. You certainly didn't seem too unwilling to accept the money now, did you?
But it was wrong.
Is it your conscience bothering you now? What is it?
There's a gentleman here to see you.
We don't want to be disturbed.
But he's with the police.
Oh, good Lord. It's with the police.
Bite your tongue. Show him in and mind your manners.
Gladys, he's with the police.
Don't worry about it. He doesn't know anything.
How can you be so sure?
Just let me do the talking.
Good evening, ladies. Sorry to disturb you such a late hour. I'm Inspector Lestrade, Scotland Yard.
Good evening. This is Sister Thelma Ansley. She runs the foundling home. And I'm Miss Gladys Pips, her assistant.
Ladies, I was wondering if one of your children came across a key about, so big and cased in jewels.
We never saw such a key encased in jewels. Now, did we?
Well, I was wondering, did associate of mine, Sherlock Holmes, a detective, did he come by a couple weeks ago to question me?
Ah, yes, Sherlock Holmes. He did come by, but we weren't able to help him, were we? Were we?
No.
Well, then I was wondering, did Sherlock Holmes come by earlier this evening?
No. I wouldn't know where he is right now.
Sure you weren't followed? Yes, sir. Well, how did you make out? I couldn't get in. What do you mean you couldn't get in? The house is locked. Lady Jane Brightstone was out of town, like you said. But her nieces were there. And all the servants. And the house light was on practically all night. But I told you. Bobby's put the bite on me. They'll throw away the key. The key? That's precisely what I'm after. What do you suggest I do? I suppose I'd have to help. I'll arrange, quite naturally, for the two nieces to leave the house tomorrow evening. I want you in that house at 9 o'clock. And so help me, Malcolm. If you fail me this time, don't ever come back.
I'm here to introduce Celebrity Circle. This week, the kids are going to create a characterization for you. Something that they are interested in, some profession that they find interesting. And they are going to create their own character. Here now is Celebrity Circle.
Good evening. This is Biff Biderback on the street talking to interesting people. And have we found someone terribly interesting? Ms. Brandy Smith. Miss Smith, would you tell our viewers at home, what is your occupation?
I'm a hit woman.
Well, would you repeat that for us, please?
A hit woman.
A hit woman.
My name is Jack Hemp. I'm 12 years old and I'm in the second grade. You might be wondering why a 12-year-old kid is in the second grade. The reason is, I haven't passed a grade since 1977, when I passed first grade. The other day, I took a kid, a real wimp, by the ankles, put his hand into it, and I flushed him. The kid came up, he was all wet, he was crying. He was all messed up. I was sent down to the office. I got a 3-day suspension. I don't care. I kind of like the 3-day suspensions.
That's what I thought you said. What precisely does a hit woman do?
Well, she kills a person who gets paid for it. My name is Alex Skelly. I am the world-renowned author of the highly acclaimed book, Life with the Lizards. Yes, I spent 13 years in the deepest jungles of Africa, Asia, and South America, studying my four-footed, green, amphibious friends. If you read my book, Life with the Lizards, you will discover many interesting facts, such as the lizard's main diet consists of insects. Yes, bugs, such as flies, mosquitoes, and other such things. Yes, read Life with the Lizards. Only $1.98 at your local bookstore. By me, Alex Skelly. I think you'll enjoy.
Is there any single technique that you prefer more than others?
Well, usually just killing a person with a gun, but there's others.
I see. What are they?
With a knife, or you can just choke someone, poison them.
Biff Beiderbecke with Ms. Brandy Smith on the street. It's very difficult, as Gwen will attest, to stand up in front of that camera and perform either as yourself or as another character. For our boys and girls who are super conscious of what their friends or you, our viewers, will think, perhaps the problem is even compounded. To alleviate that kind of thing, we start our children young here at CINEKYD. And as some of you may remember, more than a few weeks ago, we presented for your enjoyment a Western entitled Robbery at Dry Gulch. Audience response to that particular production was so tremendous that the producers, our children, were tempted to create a sequel. Here then, for your enjoyment, is The Return to Dry Gulch.
What's the matter? My father died. How? Well, Professor Grimm was having a medicine show. We were all real happy, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone was enjoying themselves until...
Come on, hurry up. It's about to start. Hurry up, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, step right up and see this amazing new product, Mr. Cluck's Kidney Tonic. It'll cure everything from a little pimple to a big broken leg. You, sir, you with the flavor lungs. If you use this product, those legs will fatten up for just a week. Get away, kid, you bother me. Yeah, you, sir, you with the pepper lungs. You use this, that patch will go away in a week. It's only, and it's guaranteed for life. It's guaranteed for life, and it only costs $1/4. It's only $1/4. Oh, you money! Give me that hat. Quick, go get the shirt. 3, 1, 2.
And so now he's taking over the town.
Don't worry, I'll fix him.
Stay back.
Stay back. I'll take care of this one.
You go this way, I'll head off this way.
Any similarity between what you've just seen and Gunsmoke, The Lone Ranger, High Noon is purely coincidental. If you or a member of your family who is between the ages of 8 and 18 would like to become a part of all the wonderful activity here at CINEKYD, we invite you to give our offices a call. The phone number is 659-4696. Better yet, stop with folks such as Gwen, Jeff Worthington, Mr. Ralph Abbott, Miss Becky Bride, and the 12 people who constitute the professional staff here at CINEKYD, what it's like to make
movies, television shows, and radio programs.
Until next week, same time, same station, right here on Comcast, this is Bob Clark and Gwen Fine saying good night and God bless.